So like if you were to tell somebody you walking in your purpose, right? Like you on your path to righteousness, um, what do you hear or what does that mean to you when you tell somebody you walking in your purpose?
I mean, it's just really from the perspective of the beholder of the eye. Um, just we all come from like different places and different backgrounds and stuff like that. So like when it come to these terms and when it come to these like Quaker terms and stuff like that, depending on who you're really talking to is what's gonna be whatever the definition is. Depending on their upbringing, depending on upon their parents, depending on their environments or their situations or where they from. But if you're asking me my personal opinion, uh, it's very simple. So it's really only two things that you can really do in life, right? And if you think about the nature of the reality that you made up in, it's either black or white, or it's either up or down. You can either turn to the left or turn to the right. And basically what that means is it's a duality in things. You can either do one or two choices at every split second of the opportunity that you get to live life. So when you walking in your purpose, that means that you can either do one or two things.
Right.
Either you can walk in truth or you can be walking around a liar. What that mean? All right. Every day we tell ourselves that we gonna do something, right? You wake up, you look in the mirror, right? Whatever your routine is, you have your prayer, you got your
Right.
meditations, you have your whatever it is. And in that time and in that moment, that's where you get your dreams. That's where you get your visions. That's where you get your goals. That's where all of your purpose starts and that's where it gets manifested, right? So we all see ourselves doing different things, right? Let's just say occupation wise. I want to be a executive, or when I do my meditations and when I do my prayers and my visions, I see myself being an athlete. I see myself being an engineer, a designer, X, Y, and Z, right? So all of those things that you get, those are your purposes, or those are your drives, or those are the things that's God given directly to you. We don't all get the same visions. We don't all get the same dreams. We all are given a path. And how do you see these paths? Some of us we daydream. Some of us we have visions. Some of us we have night dreams. Some of us we pray. Some of us we meditate. So whatever like the mechanism that is used to get your purpose, it just depends on whatever that person is. Now, after you receive that, you got one or two choices. Either you're going to do the things that are necessary to fulfill that purpose, to fulfill that goal, to fulfill that um purpose of your life, right? Or you're going to do the opposite of what it actually takes to fulfill that goal, to fulfill that purpose, to fulfill that promise. So if I'm a man and I'm getting these visions that, hey, I want to have, I want to get married and I want to have three children and I want them to be separated by 3 years apart, 4 years apart, right? That's a purpose that was divinely given to you, right? That's a purpose that was
Right.
given to you and you only. Now, when you wake up in the morning, you got one or two choices. Either you can walk in those footsteps to manifest that, or you can do the total complete opposite and take the steps backwards to not manifest that. So when you walking in your purpose, bro, you have to either do things in truth, or people call it righteousness, people call it um honesty, right? You got all different type of names of what you want to call it. Or you can walk in lies or in unrighteousness, or uh we got all different kind of terms that we call it on the streets. Think about it, bro. How many times have we as people we gotten our purpose already, bro? right? So most of us we struggle with trying to find our purpose. You don't already got it, bro. Right? The thing is how many times do we get these purposes? How many times do we get these dreams, goals, aspirations, and visions, and we don't do a damn thing about it?
True.
You receive these things and you do the opposite, or you receive these things and you tell yourself that you're going to do something, and then a week later you find yourself not doing it, or you have these goals to where you need to be consistent at continuing to get these things, and then 6 months later you find yourself doing the same bullshit that you was doing 6 months later. It's very simple to me when you talk about the concept of walking in your purpose, bro. You actually have to make the decisions and do the things that's necessary to make your vision and your purpose manifest, right? So let's just say, all right, you get a dream, you get a purpose, bro, to do anything, bro. You get purposes every day to do anything. Man, I got a purpose, bro. I'm gonna take the damn trash out.
I'm gonna get up and go to the store.
I'm gonna get up and
Something simple.
something simple, right? Something simple. And then it comes to that time, bro, and then you didn't even fucking do it. So that right there, you chose, right? In that instance, you chose to lie. You chose to lie to yourself. You chose to lie to your visions. You chose to lie to your dreams. And matter of fact, not even not even just lie to yourself. You rejected it, right? You refused it. You um you you said, you know what, I'm gonna choose a different path from the path that was already given me. And when you add those up, those little rejections, right, those little stubbornness, those little lies, right, and you add them up over a year, put another year on top of that, put another year on top of that, put another year on top of that, then you get the result of that. But if you want to really walk into your purpose, those things that's giving you, you have to continue walking on that road, and you have to continue stacking truths on top of truths on top of truths. First person you need to be honest with, bro. Be honest with your damn self, bro.
And G say that shit all the time. It's like
Real talk.
you can lie to everybody else,
A
but
lot of
don't lie to
everybody else.
yourself.
You can
Please
lie
don't
to
lie to
everybody
yourself.
else. And lying feel good, don't it? I mean, be honest, bro. Let's just keep it a book. That shit feel real good, don't it? Because when you lie, you gotta finesse that shit. You know what I'm saying, bro? You gotta,
Lies be
bruh, your masteries that you have to come up with, food, to convince yourself that,
Yourself that
you
you're
know what I'm
gonna do some
saying,
shit you know you're not gonna do is
bro.
that you're gonna
it's
convince
Lies
kind of
can be
yourself to
insane
simple,
when
go
you
bro.
do
think
some
about
shit,
it.
and you know you ain't gonna do it. And we know it's wrong, but it feel good though. We got to get that feeling up out of our system, man, because that it shit don't really feel good. It feel good to the flesh, but to the spirit, we all know at the end of the day, bro, like, nah, man, that's just not right. I got to get back on my purpose. I got to get back on my drive. That's that truth that's speaking to you. So you just got to continue to walk in that shit.